It's season 2, and we back. Who we be? Make It Make Sense podcast. We back. Did you miss us? Go. You gotta say. You know they did. I be your boy OG Hef, aka Script, aka you know what it do.
Take him down, Junior.
Hey.
H.O.T, aka H.O. Booker T, aka H.O. Tombstone.
Bitch. Yes.
It be the boy A1, the Black Random God's gift. Talk heavy.
Man, so.
You know your boy Double N King Gaddafi. You know how we coming, baby.
Yeah. And we the Make It Make Sense podcast.
Right.
Let's go. What's going on, fellas? We took a little hiatus.
They gotta take a little break.
Took a little break. We back with season 2. And we back.
Get your bones together.
I see you seeing a little different. We're working with 2 locations now, so you might see us here, you might see us there, but you're gonna see us everywhere.
We everywhere. You never there.
They know that.
Never when you heard it.
They know that.
What y'all fellas been up to? I was with this guy last night, drunk, till 1 in the morning. I ain't gonna lie. I woke up this morning like, what happened? Oh yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, right, man. Gotta get right, man.
Hey man, we got APOC in the building. We got APOC in the building. Yeah. We got Pop Dukes in the building. We got my favorite kinky yellow nigga in the building. What up? Yeah. In the building.
Shout out to the gang.
This is the first time in the building.
We are here.
Huh? We're not doing that.
Oh, you getting wreckage.
Yeah.
I'm roughing.
Oh, you popular.
Right.
Oh, you fancy, huh?
Not during the cast.
Not during the cast. We can't get called during the cast. What been up though, fellas, man? What's the word?
I ain't been doing shit, but go ahead. I'm waiting.
Shit, man. Oh, yeah. Y'all remember how we ended our first season? Got that show coming next month.
Yeah. Woo. Shout out to Deuce Bug Full Blast.
Shout out to Deuce Bug Full Blast.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got that show coming.
She about to be buttery.
Yeah.
You know
We'll be there.
You probably want to be there too. Y'all probably don't want to miss it.
What's the date? June 6th?
Yeah, June 6th. We're going to be up in Woodbridge.
June 6th in Woodbridge.
She's going to be shaking, man.
A lot of activities.
We might just drop the flyer in here real quick.
Yeah. Flyer will be up in the episode. But YouTube, like, subscribe, share this. We in the building.
Listen, watch.
Yeah. Pay attention. Pay attention. I just left my sister baby shower.
Hey.
I'm not gonna see it was amazing. Shout to my sister Shayna. Shout to Dream. And shout to my niece on the way, baby Kari. It was lit. Got to see a lot of known OGs, a lot of known peasants there, showing love. I love it. It was dope. Might pull back up. There was some heads there, yeah. Everybody was a lot of heads there.
Nah, that's what's up.
There was a lot of heads there. Man, it was definitely lit. It was fucked up.
It was shaky, baby.
It was a little shaky. It was a shaky ass nigga in there.
Shake and bake. Shake and bake.
Yeah.
That ain't it, boss.
But we gonna let it go.
Yeah.
We gonna let it go.
Nigga was in there like tossed salad without dressing.
Dry.
That's it.
Y'all see the new HO3 logo, player? We bougie. We bougie.
Right. See the backdrop.
Crop that motherfucker up, nigga. We gotta see the backdrop, nigga. We just bougie on y'all. Elevator every episode.
Shout out to these double hoes. But
Oh shit.
yeah, Minatee Clothing, H Apparel, all black.
All that good shit.
All black.
All
Still
black.
streaming that. Yeah.
I'll still go stream that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll put that in the episode.
Yeah,
That's gonna be streamed for the whole summer, so y'all know.
Until we get the new one, because the new one gonna be lit. My boy, Money Man, Double M, aka King Gaddafi.
Fact.
Building.
Y'all know how we doing the beat.
AKA, you're punching your fucking mouth.
Right in that motherfucker.
And I'll punch you after. I'm gonna kick you in your head when you're on the ground. But we don't promote violence. But because before we say anything, before
on your head with
listen,
2 feet.
no.
River dance on a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Both feet.
Before we go any further,
feet on the nigga.
I gotta do this, man. I gotta do this. Rest in peace. Y'all know our fellow Hula, the other general helped me start this shit, Donnie Arms. He lost his son to murder yesterday. And God put a rest in peace to little Timmy.
Yeah.
And all I can say about this is like, yo, I don't want to bury my kids.
Me either. And I don't want them to bury me.
Nobody's supposed to bury their kids. Your kid's supposed to bury you. Period. So that's the worst shit. So we talk our shit. Anybody that watch us or listen to us that know who we are, what we about, how we do, how we did. We at the age point in time now that I don't never want to be a hypocrite and say certain things because I know tomorrow something could happen and I'm still that same nigga. But at the end of the day, if I can lend my voice to say, hey, little nigga, it's not that. Because it ain't that type of time. The time we was on, the time we grew up, the era we grew up, it was a different type of time and different things was going on. Y'all young dudes just doing it to do it.
Niggas don't even got no real reason to be
warm.
warm.
Y'all taking lives and you're losing your own life.
And y'all niggas on drugs. Heaven.
Yeah. And I'm to the point where I just turned 40. And niggas be like, oh, you an old head. Oh, you getting old.
Man, you made it. Yeah.
My nigga, that little boy would never get called old. That little boy would never get called an OG. That little boy would never get called you getting old. He would never be told that. So when people tell me I'm getting old, that's a privilege. It's a privilege. Nowadays, it's a privilege.
It's an accomplishment.
It's an accomplishment to get old.
Yeah, that's a feat, right? That's a milestone.
That's a milestone now. It's like, yo, to get old is a privilege.
Chest and jewels, nigga.
Nowadays. Like, y'all little dudes is out there. What's that?
Was that on? No, it's on there.
To get old is a privilege now, and that sucks. So the message I could send right now, if I could, is like, yo, man, it's not worth it. I came up with mad black eyes. I came out with mad broken knuckles.
Niggas don't know how to squabble no more, man.
We banged out. I'm not scared to lose a fight because I know I'm going to wake up tomorrow
I
morning.
think it's probably scared of being embarrassed, man.
The niggas I grew up with that I beat up wasn't scared to take an L because they still here. I'm still here.
These niggas ain't get beat. That's why.
Kids, punks, justified.
Yeah, them niggas ain't
Throw them hands, man.
Listen, them niggas ain't get beat because they don't know what it is to get.
Look at King Vaughn. King Vaughn ain't come out and dump on that nigga. King Vaughn ran up and put hands on that boy.
Go to fight?
And got shot and got murdered. Why? Because they wasn't about that. He was a young boy that had hands.
Yeah.
King Vaughn came out, put hands on that boy and got murdered.
Yeah, same way in and out of the jail. He was the same way.
It's different, bro. That's why, you feel me?
Y'all little niggas gotta chill.
I'm going to pause in between this one and tell everybody, nigga, just stay dangerous, nigga, because
That's it.
it don't matter what you living by, nigga.
That's the
You
only
don't
thing.
know what the
That's
next
why I
nigga
said
living by.
that's what I said. I don't want to
Just
be
stay dangerous, man.
hypocrite.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to be a hypocrite because I'm going to still at the same time say, niggas like, yo, be safe, be safe. Nah, we don't say be safe. We say stay dangerous because it's not that type of time where you can be safe. You got to stay dangerous. And by saying stay dangerous means at any time somebody coming to take your life
your
away,
neck, nigga.
take your life away from you. So at the same time, nigga, protect your life.
Always.
If somebody coming to take your life and you got to take theirs first, it is what it is. But if somebody you got problems with and it ain't that serious,
Ain't about no money.
ain't about no
Niggas
money,
ain't die
ain't about
already.
this, ain't nobody die already, and you just want to
Yeah.
shoot a nigga just because
Man, I can't afford to die.
you's
That
a
shit costs too
sucker.
much. Shit costs too much.
You's a sucker.
That shit costs too much to die, man.
Catch that L. Fuck it. He beat you up, go do some push-ups, come back, and swing on that nigga tomorrow. That's what we did.
Facts.
That's what we did.
Facts of life.
I caught a few L's.
Yep.
I caught a few L's.
Yep.
I caught more wins than I caught losses, but I caught a few L's. And it ain't killed me. I'm still me. My name ain't dropped. No level, no ranking, no nothing. I caught that L. I came back.
Yeah.
I came back. The greatest boxers in the world that we consider the greatest all took L's. Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, they the greatest, and they all took L's. Joe Frazier, they all took L's. Everybody want to be Mayweather.
Ray Robinson.
Fuck out of here.
And people know Mayweather took an L too.
Yeah.
Pop got his ass
He said me.
Pop got his ass whooped.
Yeah, Pop used to box. He got that ass
He used
whooped.
to fuck niggas up too.
My mom said she used to cry. So he was getting that ass whooped so bad.
I'm looking for you.
Yeah,
come on, look at Mark.
We just hit the 10-minute mark.
Yeah, I know what it's time for.
It's time to make it make sense.
Yeah, bitch.
Where we going with it?
Let's talk about it. Anybody got any good?
We was already
We were thinking that since already.
Keep that
Road
shit
rage.
rolling.
Road rage.
Bro, talking about that road rage.
6-year-old kid was murdered in California, in Orange County, over road rage.
He was the one driving, right?
What about the shit that happened in North Carolina when a nigga shot that house up? And it hit the father, the wife, and a kid, and it was the wrong fucking house. Make that make sense.
Make it make sense.
Niggas is goofy, bro. Bill might be getting
What's that?
Oh,
I don't know what just happened, y'all. It got different a little bit real quick. It got real
I thought
different.
the motherfucker was getting penetrated or something, man. This shit sounded kind of weird.
We working out the kinks. New location.
Yeah, Paul Mooney. Rest in peace,
Paul Mooney. Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney.
Rest in peace, Paul Mooney. I love Paul Mooney.
That was a funny motherfucker.
I ain't gonna lie. You know, he was unapologetically funny.
He was a funny
He
motherfucker.
told you was real. He was
Yeah.
supposed to real.
He was supposed to.
His jokes was real.
Yeah. For Richard Pryor.
Facts.
Say that.
Say word.
Yeah,
Paul Mooney wrote for Richard Pryor.
I didn't know that. He was a young boy. He wrote for Richard Pryor. That's what a lot of people don't realize with comedians.
Yeah, they use
The same way rappers have ghostwriters, comedians have ghostwriters.
Talk that shit.
Comedians got ghostwriters. Kevin Hart got writers.
Catch the dude.
All these niggas, the niggas that's around, the plastic couple,
That's what they for.
they
Yeah.
don't write Kevin Hart shit. Like when
the
they
boys.
first start,
Oh, the Plastic Boys.
when they first start, they got their own material, but as they get bigger,
Yeah.
it's like I don't got time to sit down and write because I gotta go do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
So they have motherfuckers
Who write
pin
stuff
they
funny
shit and they
for
like,
it.
and they just flip it into their own
Like Dr.
world.
Dre production team.
Yeah. Dr. Dre ain't make a beat in fucking 20 years.
He
You
just
don't have
okays
to.
it. He
No,
don't-
he
But he don't have
No,
to.
he don't just okay.
No, he got a crew around. He's the maestro.
Yeah.
So he do make it, but he don't touch a
Barry
button.
fucking White. The maestro.
It's a fucking chair in the middle. They said his studio looked like the Starship Enterprise.
Oh, yeah.
He's sitting in the middle. He got a nigga over there on the drum. He got a nigga over there on the snares. He got a nigga over there on the trumpet. He got a nigga on the
That's
sitar.
fire,
He got a
man.
nigga over there.
That's
And
fire.
each nigga playing they shit. He like, nah, you change that. You do this. And when he closed his eyes, put his headphones on. When he like it, that's it.
You kick everybody out.
Y'all get out. He put Dr. Dre
Made it.
And that'd take him 18 months to do.
Yeah.
Not that ass to finalize that beat.
Yeah, niggas said
It'd be
he'll sit
fire
there-
that night.
He'll sit there and listen to the
It'd
beat
be
100
fire
times.
that
Everybody be
night.
like, yo.
I'm about to say that's his shit though. So you know,
Nah, it's
But Scott
it's
Storch,
incredible. It's incredible.
they all they
Scott
got
Storch came from him. Anderson Paak.
Yeah, he's a fucking
Yeah.
Mad of them niggas
Yes,
came
Anderson
from
Paak,
Dr.
yep.
That's why when Game dropped that album,
Yeah.
and it was like, oh, it sounded like Dr. Dre made it. No, Scott Storch did that beat. It sounded like Dre because Scott Storch was making Dre
Documentary,
beats.
right?
I mean, Doctor's Advocate. Doctor's Advocate.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like, yo, it sounded like Dr. Dre produced an album on the
What
low.
was that other single?
It was.
Yeah,
It sounded like Dre. That was Scott Storch because he was making Dr. Dre beats.
Yep. Yep.
And that's how Scott Storch blew up because
Legendary shit.
he was Dr. Dre's piano man.
Yes.
And Lil' Kim.
Timberland threw that
He
shot
took
out
Lil'
there.
Kim through the roof.
Timberland threw that
Scott
shot out
Storch,
there.
that was leader.
The Notorious K.I.M. He produced pretty
Yeah,
much everything
yeah,
on the album.
yeah, absolutely.
And
He
the
was
one
fucking
after
with
that.
it.
Yeah, that was his girl.
Catch the dude, y'all.
Yeah.
Fact that. Look that up. Scott Storch.
Scott Storch was fucking
He was
with
a low-key legend. You know what I mean?
But then he got hit because he was balling out of control to the coke.
Yes.
And all the cars he bought, they took all the Lambos back.
Yep.
Man, listen, man.
You making $1 million a beat, nigga, you got $1 million car, buy a fucking car, why are
Leanback
you
was hard, and that was like
Buy a car.
that was like the most simplistic.
Nah, he was trying to get his credit up.
Leanback was hard.
But the cocaine was
He did that.
fucking it up.
And that was different from all the shit he was doing. Leanback was hard,
Yeah.
like super hard. Real shit.
That's what that nigga for a minute.
Yeah.
Shit.
more than a minute though.
He was Dre was dope.
I was about to say,
They're still around.
Yeah, I know.
Shit, him and shit.
Dre just did an album
Fat
with,
Joe and Dre
Fat
dropped
Joe.
one not too long ago.
Yeah.
Hey, no, look, pop.
Yeah, let me get them green titties.
Shot the pop, shot the pop. What's
Titties.
team?
Them titties.
A life.
When you drink that shit?
Start the Papa Juice, man. I've done around.
Nigga, you know you want it too. Bro, you made to the crib. You know I had you covered, bro. I told bro, I got you.
I was like, good looking, bro.
I got you. You in there. Shout out to me. I came to work drunk from a wedding last night. 2 hours late to work and got promoted.
Yo, you was looking real sassy too.
Listen, you
nigga FaceTime me, right? Yeah. So I'm like, what the fuck? I look. The nigga got on the joint with the shit. I'm like, what the fuck? He was like, nah, bro, I ain't done. And he go down to the feet. I said, what? Nigga got on the red gators?
Call this nigga Dapper Roo.
Dapper Roo.
Listen, when I bleed up, I bleed up.
Dapper Roo. Wow, that's a new coin. Dapper fucking Roo.
Y'all better not try to take that.
I'm gonna tell you something like Cashmere. I'm gonna tell y'all this matter. Sometimes you might see me in a fitted from here to there sometimes, but after that you're gonna be seeing a nigga in God.
Oh, we clean up nice.
Yeah.
We clean up nice.
Straight brim hats and all that, man.
Yeah. But you was really like, yo, you was looking real nice.
Yeah,
like,
something like that,
bro, looking like OG.
Something like a pimp, man.
This became my inspiration yesterday. I ain't gonna hold y'all. My little brother, my inspiration.
Yo, listen,
I'm about to throw that shit on.
And I'll never forget. Remember the time that I had he let me use these shoes to go on a job interview, and I had the ill dicky on. I was walking on the block. This nigga said, "Man, listen, this nigga went and brought the dicky shoes." The next day, nigga came out like, nigga, solid on it. Hold up, bro. He's like, motherfucker,
nigga looking better than me and my shit.
Yeah,
hold up.
What? I put it together.
That's what it's about. How you do that shit.
I'm from my pocket already.
You know what I'm saying? My shit like the news spoiling, not too close on the season. You know what I'm saying?
Hey yo,
them hot chibo on y'all niggas ready to learn.
My daughter, y'all niece, she having a quinceañera. Sweet 15.
I know that is.
Down the line. I know y'all know. I'm talking to these dumb niggas listening.
Yo,
Sweet 15.
April 15th, daughter, Sweet 16 will be on the Minatee page on the YouTube.
What's the party? Yeah, huh?
Oh,
my agent.
Hey,
I'm
about to say,
my agent grew up.
I know CCF ain't that old yet.
My agent, my baby, she's going crazy, yo. She's hard this year.
I remember this shit being born.
Yo, listen, man. I remember. I was there. That's why
we was there.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah,
she like, thank you for a slide.
Yeah,
exactly. You know,
get it together and everything. Right after you gave
it, didn't fit.
She turned it up
more. She gave it CCF,
but it was the point that the fact that you bought them, she was grateful.
No, I know.
She was like, yo, she said, tell him I said thank you. They don't fit, but thank you because he said he was going to do something.
I ordered another pair.
And they
she got those.
Yeah.
She turned around and got her cousin's on.
Yep. I got like 3 more pairs I'm supposed to get too.
Yeah.
You can't special to all of us, man. Listen, you think I ain't gonna do it?
I'm doing it. Special to all of us, man, because we was there. We watched all of them.
Watched them all grow up. Yeah.
Whole leg was in the
Whole leg.
Whole leg right there, man.
Whole leg.
AKA fresh out.
Yeah. AKA he was buff. Yo, he was buff. Yo, he came fresh out the poom like this. Hold on. That nigga came out the womb like he just got out of jail. That nigga just sitting there like, yo.
Yeah, he was like big bone check.
He like, yo, man, he got fat recipe. They got punch you in your face.
He had no teeth and he ate a whole leg quarter, nigga.
The whole quarter leg, nigga.
He ain't want no jerk sauce, nothing on it. He just burned it. I said, damn. Gummy Nelson.
That shit is wild, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, seeing everything he went through, everything we just went through, car accident.
Yeah, man, that shit.
All that shit.
Man, I was there.
Recovery,
yeah, I was there.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't stop appreciating that shit.
I was there.
Remember when I pulled up in the truck, man? We all went, man.
My family pulled through way more than what I can imagine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a fucked up time.
I loved it. It was a fucked up time, and I made that shit rice gravy and oxtail, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I made that shit great because
dedication. Like now, everybody back to normal, and it was like, yo, y'all stronger.
Right.
Y'all all stronger.
Yeah.
So also your kids are strong. It can't nothing break them after that.
Nah.
Fuck no.
Going further in life,
From a traumatic incident?
growing up, it can't nothing fuck with them. They tougher than leather. After that, man, listen.
Good job.
They diamond hard, man.
Josh is shit.
Diamond hard,
Right.
man.
Josh,
What?
shit, that little
Diamond
nigga run the house.
It takes fucked up shit to make you
that way, but
that way.
Right.
To make you stone cold.
Right.
Sometimes some situations make you worse than what you is.
We know. We've been there.
Yeah. And some situations make you stronger.
Right.
It's just situations that change you in life.
Yeah, I ain't never take no bullet wounds, you know what I'm saying? God forbid, but what I went through was beyond dramatic.
Yeah.
I literally watched my wife die and come back to life.
Yeah. You're a strong
More than
nigga.
once.
You're a strong nigga.
More than once. You know what I'm saying?
You're a strong nigga.
Yeah.
Trust me, I seen it.
More than once.
Seeing her with
That shit hurt me when we went to the rehabilitation joint.
Yeah. No, but I was there when that shit first happened, and I drove him up there. We went in that room. They let us in that room, and I seen her, knowing her from being around for years, watching her, me and her joking around. We joking, she talking shit, we talking shit. That's what we do to this day. We talk shit to each other. That's our thing. And she come in and talk shit to me, and I just like,
You alright?
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so normal that if she say I don't move the same, she like, yo, you good? Because that's our thing.
Yeah, like we got the handshake.
Yeah, y'all got the handshake.
Facts.
That's how cool it is. So to see her in that position was like, that trip, I was like, I slid to the corner like, yo, that shit fucked me up.
I never seen you like that.
He never seen me break like that. I was like, oh, that shit broke. I was like, oh. Look at her like that. I was like, yo, this ain't even my woman. But this family, this people.
Yeah.
The love is there.
I'm like looking at like, he's trying to be strong. I'm looking at him like, yo.
Femur bone was broke. She broke her femur.
This shit is fucked up.
She broke her pelvis. 2 places.
Yeah, her whole shit.
Both of her hips was broke. You know what I'm saying? Because she went through the windshield.
Holding her
And
back.
somehow she pulled herself out the window. You know what I'm saying? At this time, I done jumped out the whip, just off impact.
Yeah, I'm that adrenaline.
Yeah, I just jump out. I'm trying to get the doors open. I'm not paying attention to what's going on inside the car. When I notice the shit, that's when I lose it.
That shit
and
goes,
then the back of the car, the trunk was in the back seat.
Yeah, and
know what I'm saying?
That nigga hit that car that hard.
JJ,
only thing saved Ja was the car seat. I mean, was he in the car seat? Did you say the car seat impacted?
The car seat wasn't in there.
Oh, I thought the car seat.
No, the car seat was Ja was on my side. Alright, the impact was straight to the back, but more so on the right side. The middle passenger. Yeah. That's how Sammy broke his femur. Yeah. And JJ was right behind
you.
Unique. No, he was behind Unique, behind my wife, and the top of the car was the hood was crowned around his head. He couldn't move. Only thing I could see from the window was the side of his ear and jaw. So I'm talking to him and I'm trying to make sure he can move. And all he did was twitch, and I thought my son died. I lost that shit. Now I'm trying to pull the car doors open, and I'm outside screaming for help. Now the impact hit us, and it hit the truck in front of us. I'm screaming for help. They looking at me like I'm wrong because they got tapped. They were good. I'm going crazy. Yo, help me. My wife, she's stuck in the car. I'm like, yo, my kids. Oh, you got kids in the car? Now they come running to the car.
There was no kids, they'd be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
All they worried about a fucking
But he didn't hit the car in the front.
Yeah.
The car hit him.
The car hit him so hard that
I was at a red light. We had the light.
They had the light. He didn't go back to the car.
The car behind him
came. Y'all lying.
Wait, didn't that same nigga, wasn't that his, like, didn't he take his mom's car or somebody's car?
His mom died.
It was his shorty's
car, right?
It was his shorty's
He took her car, right?
It was his shorty.
He took her car, he won with it.
You know the nigga.
He took it down, won with it.
I did research, you know him.
Yeah.
You know him.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Everybody
Shit
I know.
got dark, my nigga. Like,
because when he would try to get word on him, everybody shut down.
everybody.
Everybody shut down because he's somebody.
Yeah.
I'll put you on, man. But
Shit got dark, man, but niggas prevailed and persevered through all that
to
shit.
watch y'all
man.
come from that was dope.
God is great.
Real shit.
Watch y'all, that shit was dope.
I seen everything. I noticed what I noticed.
And I know you personally had shit wrong with you.
Yeah.
And you spent the next 2-3 months not even making sure you was good to go make sure they was
Yeah,
good.
because you didn't give a fuck about nothing. Remember
Nah, he felt it later. I remember him limping around. I remember him after a while was like his leg, his back. He started saying that.
To this day.
When this nigga had, you know they say when something happens you got adrenaline, so you're not thinking about it. His adrenaline lasted for like a month.
I know it did. You wanna
And
know
then
why?
eventually he just like, oh.
Remember, I took him to the hospital, but me trying to hurry up and get him to the hospital,
I freaked out on you.
I was not paying attention, like really what just happened, but I'm blown in the truck. He like, yo, bust. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I got it. He like, no.
The radio off.
Yo, this nigga said that. Yo, the nigga touched it. He turned the radio off. He like, nigga, please. Yo, I'm like, oh, and they hit me. I said, oh, shit, my bad. And he's like, nah, you good. He was like, I know you're trying to get me there. We gonna get there. We good. They there. They not going nowhere. And that shit was crazy, man.
That shit right there, I just...
Swiss hit me.
Shout out to my niggas, Swiss.
Shout out to Swiss. We got a track. We got to redo.
Yo.
Swiss trying to work on the album. He got a song me and Money Man featured
Me and
on.
Swiss go back to Poland, 1996.
What song you talking about?
95.
Heavy Artillery.
Swiss,
Yeah, Heavy Artillery.
What? So, yeah, he came and was like, yo, I got a track. He
Swiss
did
go
a
back
verse,
to when
and me and Money Man jumped on it.
Yeah.
And Money Man pitched that day
Yo.
on the Power episode. I didn't see Power.
Speaking of Swiss,
He said his verse told me what happened on Power. I'm like, yo. I said, what the fuck?
I gotta get back.
Yo, he told me what happened on Power because he watched Power this morning.
Shout out to Stizzy Frizz, yo.
Shout out to Stizzy Frizz, yeah.
Speedy recovery, my nigga. Yo.
Robert Stizzy Frizz. I got some both.
This shit hurt me, yo, because this is my best friend since
Something just happened to
5, 6 years old. The other day, I'm riding with the wife and kids, and I run into Big Bird. The first time I see Big Bird,
Every time I see Big Bird, he on the porch.
yeah, I ride through Stillman. Because we ride, and I happen to
own both of the houses.
Yeah, I know. So I happen to just turn down there and ride by just to see. This is 2 days. This is 2 days before, you know, the passing of little cousin. I ride down Stillman.
I got the leg shit too. It come with
stop real quick.
Ottoman? Yeah, it come with Ottoman. I was putting that in my game chat.
Next day, I'm on party
company, right?
whatever.
We playing the game.
Big Bird jumping out doing all of that.
That's why you did it.
I'm talking to him.
I got an Ottoman.
I'm just saying what up, chopping. I'm like, yo, what up with this?
Go grab it.
Yo, Stiz at the crib. He just got into a car accident. Wait, what? Stizzy Frizz got into a car accident the other day with Dirk and TP. Yeah, my heart dropped soon as he said the name. I'm like,
accident too.
And guess what? What I just said about my family, Stiz just broke his feet. He can't walk. Damn, why that shit?
Yo, I just seen him too.
I'm like,
I just seen him. He pulled up on me right back across the street. I'm getting in the car. He on a bike. He pulled up.
I pulled up
He
on
showed me the shit that happened when you told me what happened with that situation.
Yeah.
He showed me this real my teeth.
Right after that,
I'm like, what the fuck? He was like, I don't want to talk about this, but he talked to me about it. I'm like, yo, nigga, what the fuck is you doing?
Yo, I love the Dash family.
Yeah, shout to the Dash family. They going through it with little Timmy too. They going through it with little Timmy. Shout to the Dash family.
And they know I love the Dash family.
And I'm connected to that family on more than one
area. Same here.
Shout to the Dash family.
I grew up upstairs, downstairs. They know Hilltop.
Yeah, nigga.
Building 9.
Beirut, baby.
We upstairs, down. I literally grew up in their house. I grew up in their house. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. I've been in everybody's house growing up. I just missed the last. I missed the last 2 generations because they're young kids. But I've been around for everybody from Jane and Bisha and Tiny Tim, Joey Crack, down to You know, Kathy, Marva, Lizzie, Mary,
trying to get right.
You inspired me.
Bro, we
the
trying to
other thing,
Deandra,
yeah, them are the
realest. That's my little brother. Big Daddy is my first brother.
Everywhere.
Shout out to all of them. Shout out to all of them. We're gonna see how much
Hey, aunts, uncles, I've been around them when I was little. You know what I mean? And
we talking about something.
Yeah.
shout out to them, man.
I know.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to the Dashes, man.
Prayers to them and everything.
Rest in peace to Timmy, man.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
Rest in peace to Timmy.
Wow, man.
Word up.
Other shit going on in the world?
It's always something going on.
There's a lot of shit going on, but it don't make sense.
Well, I'm about to make sense of something real quick. We bullshit. We need to get in this goddamn studio. Us. Right here. Us. Yep. Minatee food. We need to get the fucking studio. What we doing?
Yo,
We've been coming to the studio.
I got a track. I got a track. that I've been working on.
We gotta start it back.
Just want to hear your voice.
All of them. I'm just saying all of them.
My grandmother.
I might be getting up with
I might be getting up with you.
Nah, yeah, definitely.
You always tell you, write it down.
Yo, bro, I know for a fact in the process of doing
And
that.
that should be easy for you.
No, definitely, but I know I'm a break in the process of recording. Cause that was, you know when that happened to me.
Hey,
like when that happened.
Listen to me. Rest in peace, DMX. You can hear DMX breaking niggas tracks.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
The song I
For
made.
those who actually listen.
Home. I'm about to get a copy at home. My first CD ever. The last song on the CD I made it for Trump. Trump Home Now. I made a song for Trump. And if you listen to the shit, you can hear me. My voice crackling. Even Dave was the only one there that day. I was crying while I was making that track. Ace can tell you, I did tracks in there and I broke down making a shit. I was making a track in Dave's studio, and when I came out the booth, he was crying. Because it was so deep. I was crying. He heard me, he heard my voice.
That emotion.
And when I came out the booth, he was crying. He's an engineer. Like, I came out, he was wiping his eyes and shit. Like, the shit was so deep. He was crying. I'm like, yo, you good? He looked at me, he's like, nigga, you good? I'm like, nigga, it's my pain. Why you crying? He said, because I felt you.
Felt that shit.
He said, I felt everything you just said. And that's where music comes from. It comes from the heart.
True.
And we gonna put an end to all this niggas too old to rap. Nigga, ain't no such thing as too old to rap. You know why? Because there was
I've been said talent ain't got
there was never an age limit on rap. There was never an age limit on music. There's an agenda out.
Ain't got no age.
If you got something to say and you older and you can say something,
learn shit.
I'm like, no. Shut them down.
Yeah.
Shut that down. That's the agenda. Dipset did that.
It's a narrative. It was a narrative that was
Open that. What else don't make sense?
Get out of here.
Hot coughing and shit.
Nah, we ain't going there with that.
We doing that. We gotta make sure.
You got that shot, Pop? You ain't got that shot, Pop?
Coughing and shit.
Nah, what you looking for, yo?
I was looking first.
That motherfucker could. I saw your face. I was back.
No, because I'm watching. He was sitting there. He was like this. Pac looked literally. Pac was sitting in the chair. That nigga eyes was closed. He's like.
Pac my nigga.
Oh wait.
Me and Pac gonna do a song. Pac the only CCF dude I ain't do a song with. Ever.
That's crazy.
We gotta make it make sense.
I know it's a while. I feel like I'm
I got something with Bluey.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel ready.
Yeah, I got trust with bro. But it wasn't me and Louie. It was we all on track together. On the track.
Well, actually, when you think about it, I do got something with you and Pop.
That shit.
I do.
The Triumph.
Powerful.
That's different.
In my mind,
everybody recording their verses.
But this is just
I've
like
been writing in my head, and I'm about to start putting it
you and him.
Yeah, nah, true. That's the best way to do it. So you gotta sit
did.
down. Yeah.
Never dropped it though. It still was missing like 2 or 3 verses, but that was crazy because we did that around the same time. Y'all did the same.
Yo, you wanna know some wild shit that fucked my life up? When me and bro was on the train, and I know why we was on the train. This is around the time when you know what happened with little essay. on Ballard. And he ain't want to drive for a second. I remember we caught the train. We went to the joint. That's when he did the joint where he shouted everybody out his song.
Who that, me?
Yeah.
Oh,
and he was telling. He was.
Yeah. They should do part 2.
No. Was that Jason Blue part 2?
Yeah,
he was like he made every like he was talking about. It was like a story. The whole song was a story. He was like.
But I talked about shit that ain't get nobody indicted.
That's a fucking devil fact.
Niggas don't
Everything I talk. Let's make that make sense.
Niggas don't live this
You rappers. You new rappers.
and you old
ass niggas that know better. They call 50 Cent a snitch because he talked about shit, right?
Where's the paperwork at?
But here we go.
Why my lighter over there though?
Because y'all niggas like to think y'all know what snitching is and what y'all ain't never been in the streets. All these non-street people telling you what street shit is. Let's talk about it.
He's a rat.
This is ratting.
Your daddy told on 10 niggas.
If me and these dudes right here go commit a crime, we all get locked up. One of us tell on everybody else to get out. That's ratting.
Yeah.
That's ratting.
And you can be a rat and not get out too, because a lot of
you're not gonna get out too.
And they do that.
If I tell on these dudes,
I know
that's right.
I know a bitch who told.
If you get caught in some shit
I'm gonna leave her alone.
and get arrested,
Right.
and you tell on anybody,
Rotten bitch.
anybody to get out, that's snitching.
You're a whore.
The snitching and ratting is two different things. When you're a rat, you told on your niggas.
Little bitch.
You told on your crew, you told on your family, you told that's ratting. Telling on anybody that ain't got nothing to do with nothing you got going on to get out, that's snitching.
If you fuck with the code.
Now let's talk about this.
Tell on niggas. Yeah. A civilian telling is
If you making music and you describing things that happen and they're open cases, nobody got arrested, nobody's a suspect, they're still running around and you're talking about it in music, you're snitching.
Yeah, especially when you open up cold cases.
You're snitching.
Rotten niggas.
Nobody, the police don't know nothing. And you talking about this song, you're snitching.
Yeah.
Period.
Giving niggas tips.
Now,
Crime watching.
if Money Man shot a nigga across the street, Money Man got arrested, did time for it, he's in jail for it or he came home from it, it don't matter. And I rap about it. Or I talk about it. That's not, I say Money Man shot A-Pop. I'm not snitching on Money Man, because Money Man is in jail for shooting A-Pop.
Money Man ain't shoot nobody.
No, I'm not saying Charlie. I'm just saying. Money Man shot A-Pop. The streets know Money Man shot A-Pop. Money Man went to jail for shooting A-Pop. He's in jail. Case closed. He pled guilty. Lost track. Whatever. He came home from it. Whatever. And somebody talks about it. Oh, you snitching on Money Man. No, it's a case is closed. That's not snitching.
It's public record. Nigga.
Money might punch you in your face like, why you telling my business?
Yeah.
Maybe I want to get a job.
I'm telling you now, you getting punched in your face.
And I don't want niggas to know about that part of my life. That's not snitching. That's you running that man mouth and punching him out. But it's not snitching. Because no, that's not snitching because it happened. You got convicted, it's over with. When I say certain shit about what we did, we went to jail for it already. So it's not snitching. I can sit here and say, I shot a nigga on Raymond Street. I went to jail for that. Police can't do nothing to me. I got locked up. It's public record. I did the time for it. I can talk about it. I can sit there and say, yeah, I shot this nigga. I did this, that, and the third.
They be talking about shit they don't even do.
It happened. You got niggas talking about shit they didn't do.
They talking about other niggas' incidents and situations.
And you're snitching.
Looking out of my project window.
Yeah, you're looking out your project window. Chip your tooth. On your window, because you're looking at it so hard.
Yeah, motherfucker kick you
That's
up.
snitching.
Nigga punch your
That's
mother
not
in the face.
snitching. Keefy D. Let's go there. Let's make sense about that. Keefy D. For instance.
Oh, no. Fuck him.
No. Let's talk about it.
No,
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Keefy D. He took a deal with the Thae. He got busted.
Yeah. took a deal.
He took a deal.
Worker.
Listen though. Listen, head, listen.
I'm listening, because I paid
Okay,
attention.
this is the deal he took.
I paid attention to it. Go ahead.
Him and all his, you know, the other side
His cohorts.
was getting indicted.
Yeah.
They said, if you tell us about this murder, we'll give you immunity. He said, okay, what, they said Biggie. He said, oh, I don't know nothing about Biggie murder. I thought y'all talking about the other murder. So they was like, what other murder?
Well, you know about more
Listen,
murder.
I thought y'all was talking about the other rapper nigga, Pac. That was us. So they was like, oh, you know about, they called. The government was so interested in Tupac murder that they said, we'll give you a deal if you tell us what happened to Tupac.
For a whole case that had nothing to do with that.
But they said, we'll rip up the indictment. Not just on you.
I'll say for the gang?
The whole gang.
He told him
Every nigga that hustle for you, every nigga, all the 20-something niggas that's going down.
He told him his dead nephew.
Listen. Everybody that's going down, listen. But I'll get to that. But that's we're gonna make sense.
Because that's
no, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get to that. Let me finish the story. Let me finish the story. So he said the Pac murder. He was like, okay, what y'all want to know about that? He said, do you want immunity? I can get immunity for talking about that because I had something to do with that. But he's like, okay, y'all gonna let all my niggas go and me go if I tell you about this murder? Everybody involved in that murder is dead.
Yeah.
Except me.
So that's not. Well, go ahead.
Listen.
Yeah,
so if I tell you what happened, me and all my niggas that's still alive go free.
And all y'all gonna do is what? Say a dead nigga.
Nothing.
Shit back in your day?
Big U did an interview with Vlad. Vlad. Listen. Vlad was like, yo, do you want to hear this? He was like, what? And Vlad explained it to him. He said, I don't want to hear about no rat nigga. Yeah. And he said, well, this and that. He said, wait. He told him dead nigga?
That's not right, man.
And he's like, yeah. He was like,
it's not. He told him dead nigga. He passed off.
He said, so what, they gonna build him up and lock him up? He said, oh no, I listened to the interview. He said, oh okay. He told him dead nigga. So this is the thing I'm saying.
You got power.
They was like, they asked this nigga, could he go back to Compton? Could he go back to the hood? Anybody feel the type of way? He said, I go back to my hood. Ain't nobody feeling the way because I just freed
everybody
by taking that deal. Yeah, I told y'all what happened that night, but
everybody getting behind it.
Is dead. The only nigga that could go down was me, and they playing me immunity. Yeah. So is that snitching?
That situation there, in my book, that's not.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if all four of us. Bro, we do murder.
And I'm gonna put that.
And I did it. And I'm gonna say it right now. And I don't care what nobody says. If I did it, and the rest of us dead, they say H, and they ask you. No, listen. And they ask you,
what happened about it?
What happened this and that years later? And the person that you gotta tell on is me, and I'm dead. To save yourself, I'm giving you permission.
Nigga,
get the fuck up out of there! They can't lock me up! I'm dead! But he said it. He said if they was alive, I would have never took that deal. I just went and sat down. He said I would have took that. He said, but they dead. So they can't lock them niggas up. So he took the deal. And niggas was like, yo, he a rat. No, he not. It was ugly. But Big U, who is Big U, said, oh wait, you told him dead nigga? Oh man, fuck it. So that's what I'm asking y'all is, what TPD did, right? What is that snitching?
It's not snitching, but aside from not snitching, I feel like that probably was the best move that a nigga could do. I'm getting everybody free. Everybody's free. And I'm just giving y'all some
shit that
useless information. Yeah.
They already had
information, nigga.
No, when they pulled him in and they had the card because one of the niggas that died already told when he died.
So they couldn't get the
but they said, yo, he was sitting here. He said he's sitting looking. They had all of them where they were sitting. He said they already knew the shit.
Word.
I just had to put it confirm it.
Yeah, basically.
He said I can set my whole set free and nobody going to the feds. He said that's why I'm allowed to go back to the hood because I set everybody free by doing what I did. So is that snitching?
That's not going to love him forever, nigga.
So I'm asking y'all to make it make sense. Would y'all take the same deal? Head?
Huh?
Would y'all take the same deal?
I wouldn't take no deal. But I get what you're saying. As far as that goes,
You wouldn't take that deal?
just making niggas go.
Nobody's going.
It wasn't even.
Nobody's going to jail. Everybody's going to jail today.
No, I'm not saying this. I'm talking about the niggas he got freed. I can respect it.
You're freeing everybody by sacrificing yourself. You would say fuck it and you going to jail and everybody go to jail? We all go to jail?
I don't even need the niggas to go to jail.
But so if they asked you to take that deal, would you take it?
I don't even want to be involved in that conversation.
I'm asking you, would you take that deal?
I'm getting the gang and myself home.
Would you take that deal? So is that snitching? Anybody that's what I'm saying. I'm asking because I see that conversation going.
To me, that's not snitching. You feel me? I'm first off, I'm not even. It's not even telling on nobody. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm telling on myself. Like I'm telling on myself. I'm the only one that can get in trouble, nigga.
Exactly.
I'm telling on myself.
I'm the only one that can get in trouble.
That only makes sense, my nigga.
So you telling me if I'm the only nigga that can get in trouble?
And you be like, listen,
saying
what
what I'm
happened?
saying?
Yeah.
And y'all say y'all was gone, right?
Y'all walking.
No, y'all niggas not dead. Y'all just, discouraged. And
All right, put it this way.
Listen, y'all discouraged behind the wall, right? But the other niggas is dead. And in order for me to get y'all home, and me, I'm good money. You gotta come get. If they telling me that I'm good, but I can get y'all niggas out. Yeah, y'all got to come home.
That's what TGD did. If people sit there and stop acting straight,
I don't give a fuck about what side he on. I'm just letting
no, if people stop acting
he set niggas free, he got niggas home.
Yeah.
his whole set.
He got his whole hood.
All Southside
He
Crips
got
home.
his whole hood home, and nobody went to jail.
Because only people that could go to jail was him
That's
and the rest of the niggas dead.
That's gangster, nigga, in my book, nigga.
I respect it.
That's gangster, nigga.
God damn it.
That's on some mobs, like, you know what I'm saying? Getting everybody
Why
free.
you bullies?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Getting everybody free, nigga.
They keep saying Whitey Bulge is a rat.
He never gave him nothing
He
useful.
didn't give him nothing. He died in jail for being a rat. He never told nothing. He used his men,
Who was the agent?
and he ran around for 30 years, killing, selling drugs, murdering shit,
That shit dripping.
and he never told on nobody.
She got my Tim's wet, man. She cost
But he signed up to be a federal informant because his man was a fed that was dirty. So is Whitey Bulge a snitch?
Dirty boy.
No. He never told. He didn't 6'9" nothing. He never told.
6'9".
He didn't tell. 6'9" told.
Nasty.
That boy told. That boy.
Yo,
snitched.
what
You told. Mark over there. Look at that.
That ain't it, bro.
He told. Oh no, he didn't. But he told. He told. He definitely told.
Nigga, do you understand that you gotta pay attention to the weirdo shit?
So that's what we going at. That's what we going at with the rat and shit. Is the big old rat. You said no. You said no. You said no. So if y'all watching at home, learn what snitching is. That's not. I would take that deal. Me personally, I would have took that deal.
A lot of you niggas.
I would have took that deal.
A lot of you.
Y'all niggas would take that deal if niggas was alive.
A lot of y'all niggas wouldn't even got the game home. Y'all have been worried about yourself, nigga.
Nah, because I was looking at his shit when he said, and I searched his case up, and he kept saying on blast,
Niggas is telling on
public information, look it up. And I looked up his shit. It was like, yo, it was 37 people in his indictment.
And all them niggas home.
But let me make this make sense. Why was the government willing? We seen indictments going all over the world.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers got life.
Yeah.
Why was y'all so into? Y'all was so involved in Tupac murder that y'all was willing to let a whole. They said that fucking niggas tore the indictment up. Just for Tupac murder.
Yeah.
They tore it up and let everybody go free. Murders, them niggas had like 7 murders, they had all this shit. Let it go just to see what happened to Pac. How powerful. And my shit to say that is how powerful Tupac was.
Gangbang.
How powerful Biggie murder was. That these niggas was ready to let 37 gang members that was involved in cocaine, dust,
You know why?
all that shit, murders, go, just for that information.
You want to try to tell you why?
That's how powerful these niggas were.
Because of the influence that people had on the
That's how powerful these niggas was, that they was willing to say, y'all could go free. And Keefy D took the bullet. And that's when he said, I can still go back to Compton. My family's still out there. I still go out there. I pull up. He's 60-something years old. I still pull up out there. And nobody don't do nothing to me. He said, the feds hit him like, yo, do you want protection, another name? He's like, for what? I didn't tell him. I set mad niggas free. All my niggas is home. These niggas that was copping off me working, they all home. And the niggas that y'all could have locked up is dead.
Yeah, can't do shit.
So I took it. He said I took a deal I couldn't refuse.
That's exactly
What he kept saying, he said I couldn't refuse that. He said, yo, y'all stupid motherfuckers about to tell me I can go free if I testify on some dead niggas and all my niggas can go home?
Yep.
And it's not even. He said I couldn't refuse that. Now he said that now if these niggas were still alive, that Orlando when he was still alive.
And I was just about to say, he's not even on some random dead niggas. Those was his homies.
No, Orlando was his nephew. That's his sister's son. That's his sister's son.
You can't say that.
He said I would have never did that. He said I would have never told.
They said he was the hitter.
Yeah, Orlando didn't. Orlando was popping.
Baby Lane, they said.
Baby Lane was that nigga. Like
I heard that nigga.
That's the nigga killed Tupac. They said Baby Lane was a rider. They said even after Tupac, he didn't die till 2 years later. But they said like niggas said like he get that over 2 years. He was that nigga. Like he was outside. And before that, they said Baby Lane was outside. Like he was that nigga.
Sure.
But they said that he said that nigga, if they were still alive and this, that, and the third, I would have never. I would just. Alright, y'all busting me, let me go sit down and take my 25 to life. But he said, nigga, they dead. If I tell, none of the niggas going to jail. Because they dead. And all these Crips, 37 Crips will go home. And we ain't Crips. But if it was represented blood, don't matter. You know, call me what y'all want to call me. I just set all my niggas free. That committed murder.
Like you said, the niggas who trying to label him a snitch or whatever, they not.
Nobody's really labeling him a snitch. The internet is trolling the thing.
That's fake shit.
But if I can still go back to my hood and niggas still show me love,
I'm good. Niggas talking about this person rap, that person rap. Niggas hang around with raps.
One thing I don't like niggas who like to talk about people and you're not even involved in none of the
niggas be civilians.
Don't call nobody perfect. Don't call nobody a rat if you're a fucking civilian, because that'll get you fucking hurt.
At the end of the day, if a civilian, some shit happens to a civilian, he pick up the phone.
He can use that.
That's okay.
I'm gonna say,
if a civilian call the police, that's expected of a civilian. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But if I go shoot somebody in front of the house and an old lady in the window call the police,
that's expected, bro.
Okay,
that's expected, bro.
Now if I do something that's
but if we out, we on the street,
y'all tell, that's a different story.
Nigga, big fact.
Now let me make this make sense to these little motherfuckers. Hold on, let me make sense to these little motherfuckers. When y'all start killing babies, when y'all start killing women, when y'all start killing innocents, you no longer protected by our laws. And I say our laws by street laws. You no longer protected. So when somebody tell on you and you go down for that, don't expect a street nigga to go take care of the witness. Don't expect a street nigga to go take care of this because you just violated. Because on top of the no snitching rules, there's rules like no women and kids. They just shut up Newfield Park with a bunch of kids out there playing baseball.
That's the problem with these new niggas.
Early in the day.
These new niggas doing that shit.
Hey, I'm about to say something. Time out. You remember what time out was? When we used to be at the bottom of the hill and they crack the door in traffic, when them kids come down there to go to school, time out. We put our packs up, we go to the chicken spot, get some food, get some coffee, and we sit there. These niggas get Red Bulls, Monster, and we sit there, and as soon as that bus take off, and that cop used to sit right there.
Yeah.
It was always a cop.
What we do? Well, what we do?
And we just sit right there.
But this is the
we
thing.
take a walk.
And you know, you want to know,
and then once all the school work is going on, time in, and we go back to doing what we do. And them cops, them same cops,
they let niggas rock.
We wasn't police, we wasn't snitching, we ain't crying away with the cops. But later on in life, them cops say, I respect y'all because when y'all seen that, the cops knew what the fuck was going on.
They always know what's going on.
You know, but they respected it because it was like, yo, this niggas got some type of respect.
We stop niggas from, niggas don't nothing.
So that nigga used to come down there like, hey, yo, he used to be the first nigga, yo, hey, yo, you don't see them fucking kids? What is wrong with you? He used to bark on niggas. Ain't nothing moving. Hey, used to bark on niggas. Yo, you don't see them kids? But that's like, yo, I gotta get this money. They're like, nah, bro. Nah, that's
different, bro. You think about community, bro. You think about the people. That's the difference. That's the difference, nigga.
Hey, used to tell me, yo, I was like, yo, what the fuck is this nigga doing?
I'm putting hands
and feet on niggas walking by the cops smoking weed. Money Mike on Lexington. Yo, man, you don't see these kids out there put that blunt out. Time out, nigga.
I put hands and feet on
niggas. Time out, nigga.
Hands and feet on niggas.
Cause we older niggas. These young niggas don't got that.
And I take your work from you, nigga. And what you gonna do about it?
We'll beat you the fuck up, take your shit. Nah, you violating.
This kid's
got to come back violating. Now you done. We snatch you up, take your work.
First of all,
and the police will sit there and not do nothing. Them cops used to see us doing what we doing and look at us. Remember, them niggas jump out, take our work. Then take a walk, throw it on the ground, kick it.
And it's the wild
shit. When I come back, don't be here. But he wouldn't take our work, he'd throw it on the ground. We'd snatch our shit up and bounce. And wait till he wasn't on shift because them cops used to respect us.
Yeah, yo, they knew the community and shit.
Had that respect.
Now they got cops from way the fuck out of Bumble for coming to New Orleans.
I'm gonna say this.
They don't give a fuck about
this community. It was one woman.
They don't care.
One woman who used to be at the bottom of the hill, and she made sure that them kids got across the street on the bus.
Bro, it used to be community.
Wait. No.
Help ladies with groceries and they stop in the snow and all that
Miss
shit.
Pandora.
Listen, she's to the day she out there.
Listen, Pandora used to come out there and
she out there right now.
So she knew who was who. So I'm moving up there early morning. She's telling me, she's like, what the fuck is you know, what? I look, I'm shutting it down.
Now she knew what the fuck is she doing? Matter of fact, remember she came with Plant Pass and her man was wilding out and then about to tell him out. She took her home. Yeah. She was out talking about TK, busted her home. She tried to get Pop in the we on camera. We all see where that came from. Oh, you're a dirty dog.
Yeah, no, but Pandora, she had love for niggas. You know why? You wanna know why? You wanna know why? You wanna know what? Because at the end of the day, I look at it like this. We was kids. Think about this.
No, I'm talking about we.
Listen, I'm gonna make this make sense. When we was kids,
40 now, she still shows the same.
When we was kids,
used to do.
When we was kids, we seen the bullshit back and forth. So we wanted to emulate it. So we was talking about it without actually talking about it. And I said, yeah, you know what? They don't need to see what we seen. Because these kids don't need to be influenced by that. They don't need to be influenced by that. They need to, you know, stay on that line in school. Go to get you a fucking job, get you a career. Fuck a job, get a career and do what you want to do. So that me in my mind, I'm like, first of all, nigga, you not about to be out here doing this weirdo shit. I don't want to be out here. But
we had to be out here.
Due to certain
a lot of niggas.
I had to do what I had to do.
I can vouch. I can vouch, nigga. And you know this nigga,
man, listen, man.
I used to watch him and me too. We used to tell niggas get off the block. We used to tell niggas get off the block.
And if you ain't leaving,
he used to run down on niggas. What the fuck you doing out here?
Don't leave.
Man, you don't want to be out there. Get the fuck up out of here.
Don't leave.
You don't need to be out here.
Shout out to Shorty Do-Up, nigga.
Don't leave. Don't leave.
Don't leave out there all the time.
Listen, I dare niggas. I dare
bro, but that was the difference between now and then, bro. Niggas trying to tell you get the fuck out of here. You don't need to be doing this.
Stand up if you want to.
All these motherfuckers encouraging that. Everybody want to get street, nigga.
I'm gonna tell you a story real quick. I ain't gonna say the nigga name, but I seen him on the block. I went to school with this nigga. I seen this nigga. I'm like, what the fuck you doing? Straight A student. Good dude. Yeah. What the fuck you doing out here? Oh, I'm trying to get this money. Yo, get the fuck up out of here.
Good fucking job, my nigga.
Came a couple times later, see him out there. He got in some shit. Niggas like, yo, get him off the block. I'm like, yo, I know this now. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Long story. I'm gonna skim through the story because we gotta go. But I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing out here? I said, yo, you said, yo, man, I lost my job. But what?
Find another one.
I said, my nigga, you got a college degree. You gonna be alright. The world. He started crying over. He called me my government name because that's what he knows me at. I said, yo, my nigga, you can do this and that. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I said, man, get the fuck up out of here. A couple days later, I see him out there again. I put a strap on him.
Yeah.
I was never gonna do nothing to him.
Back out on him.
But you had to put that
fear in him. Yeah.
I said, yo, my nigga, I ever see you out here again, nigga, I'll blow your head. Give me your work. How much work you got?
I'm a sergeant.
I get in with a word. I pulled out for a couple hundred.
And he knows. He can know.
Get the fuck up off this block.
Back out here, nigga.
And he left.
The safest lead you could get.
I caught a case. I went to jail. I had a case. I see him in there. No, I'm lying. I was going to pay a ticket, a car ticket. I go in there. I see the nigga. He was like, yo. I said, yo, you got bad? He was like, nah, I'm paying this. He said, what you? No, I was in there for a case. He was in for a ticket. He said, yeah, I got this job at this joint. I'm doing good. Yo, good looking, my nigga. He gave me the biggest hug. Said, yo, you saved me. And to this day, he got me a job.
Gangster.
Guess what?
He got me a job.
That's how the universe works, nigga.
But yo, we out. Yo, you can make it make sense podcast and we going. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.